and don't look at my dirty dishes. Okay, let's turn it right there. I look clean from that angle. Y'all, I look like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobless. No, I look like The Rock in that one picture. You know, where he's like leaning on something. What was that picture? Hi y'all. It's your girl Atalia, back at it again, being annoying as per usual.
Stop it. Get some help.
So, happy 2021, y'all. How you doing? Tell me everything. Spill the tea. What have I missed? It's been a minute. Y'all, I love y'all. I miss y'all. So, sometime last year, I did the 10 choses que je déteste de Paris. I didn't do it in French, but I did a 10 things that I hate about Paris with a little bonus one last year. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll put it. Is that where it's gonna be? It might be there. So if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you click that little pop-up. If my finger is on the wrong side of this video, I'll be so mad, but I'm gonna put the pop-up anyway. This video is going to be 9 things I love about Paris. I'm gonna be honest, it was a lot easier to come up with a list of the things that I hate about Paris than the things that I love. The longer I live here, the more I'm like, oh crap, this ain't that cute. I'm just kidding. Of course I like more, but this is just the list that I made for this specific video. Alright, but of course, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to see videos all 2021 every week. Let's get into the list. First thing I love about Paris is l'architecture. Architecture, y'all. There's been some days where I'm walking around the city grumpy, mad, in my own world, just upset at everybody. And then I look up and I'm like, damn, that building is cute, ain't it? Oh, that's real cute. Oh, why am I mad again? I don't remember why I'm mad. And then I walk down the street, smell piss, and I remember why I was mad. It smells like a public restroom! The architecture is really stunning and oftentimes breathtaking, especially in an arrondissement that I haven't explored. Wow, I haven't seen this area before. It's really cool, and that's why I'm here. That's partially why I'm here, because it is beautiful. And even when you're like in your own mind and your own world in a bad day, you can look up and see something really beautiful, and it's like, wow, I can't even really be mad, can I? Like, I am in Paris. The boulangeries. Literally, there's a bakery on every freaking corner, and oftentimes it's like some random ones that you stumble into that are super delicioso. Muy bien. You could have €1 or 50 cents to your name and you could find something. It's so nice to have access to something so fresh and something that's made like from la heart, from la coeur. And y'all know I love baguettes. I love bread. This one is really special. I think there are some people who do this and some people who don't. I have a friend who also does this, but riding on buses here are really unique. Not always great. Sometimes the bus drivers are actually crazy. For the most part, they are a very pleasant ride, especially if it's not like a packed bus. There's been many times that I've gotten on a bus from my part of the city, which is like all the way on the right bank, and just taking the bus straight to the left bank and just went sightseeing like that. A lot of the routes of these buses go on to like random little corridor streets, and you can see cute courtyards, and you can sightsee for like the price of a ticket. It's really nice. Highly recommend it. If I want to sightsee, I'm looking out the window, I get myself a window seat, or if I just want to have a book to read. It's also a great time to think. A lot of the times I'm sitting on the bus looking out like Concorde, or I'm like near the Eiffel Tower, and it's a good place for me to think and to think about my videos and think about content and just think creatively. It kind of like frees up space in my mind. It's like the perfect silent time. Usually buses are silent, usually. Ooh, okay, y'all know another one I love is thrifting. Thrifting is my joy. Paris is a city that has more thrift stores than you can imagine. Let me tell y'all, I will be trying as many thrift stores in the city as I can. I love thrifting in the city because there's literally literally a plethora of thrift stores in the city. Vintage shops, thrift stores. Every arrondissement has multiple thrift shops, and a lot of them are not even listed on like Google Maps or City Mapper, like where you would look for thrift stores. Speaking of, I plan to do this kind of thrifting resource in Paris. You guys would have to let me know if you're actually interested in that. This is gonna sound so cheesy, so cheesy. But another thing I love about Paris are my friends. Honestly, this is the first time in my 24 years of life that I've had friends that I really feel like I can confide in and I feel close with, and I feel like understand me on a deeper level than just like surface things. But here I have friends from literally so many different things. Like I have friends that are office workers and biologists and au pairs and makeup artists. Like I have so many different kinds of friends, and making friends as an expat is quite different because you guys are on this journey together, especially in a country like France that doesn't make much sense immigration wise. It's like something that you have in common and something you can bond with, and I feel like I cherish my friendships here more than I ever have in my life. I love that about Paris. Also, my friends, I love y'all. You guys are fantastic. Bisous, bisous. Hugs, actually, I don't like bisous, hugs.
Don't touch me, bitch!
Another thing I like about Paris is the fact that I can be healthy and have access to healthcare easily, cheaply, and without stress, really. Even as a foreign person and all this like paperwork that you need, I would say it's still pretty simple to like get what you need. If you're sick, you go pop in a pharmacy and they're gonna recommend something to you that is like based on your symptoms, or like they're very educated in pharmacies. Or even if you got to go to a doctor, if you have social security, it's pretty cheap and you often get reimbursed. Focus. You got one face to focus on. C'est moi. Ooh. Hey Zaddy. One of the things I really love and adore about Paris are le parc. Voila. Are the parks here. The parks here are simply fantastic, and there are so many in the city and there's a lot to see. But the reason I like them is because they're all unique. Like no one park looks the same, and I like the fact that the parks here are like pretty much accessible to anyone, and they're just really nice. They're really beautiful and really well kept, and even if it's a little square, they're quite nice. And in the middle of the city you have this thing just lush and green and fresh air, and sometimes it's a really nice break to just go sit at a park and enjoy your life. If you're liking this video so far, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up so I know that you guys like these kinds of videos. In fact, this is a perfect time to let me know down below, what is your favorite thing in Paris? Another thing I really enjoy about living in Paris is l'arrondissement. The arrondissements, they're so different and they're so unique. I feel like this is kind of something you wouldn't notice unless you were a local in Paris. But of course, Paris is divided into 20 different arrondissements, like 20 different neighborhoods basically. And in my eyes, they're all so different, and they all offer different things. But also there's a lot of social and economic issues with the way that they did it. We're not gonna get into that today.
I think the fuck not.
I told y'all I can easily make another hate about Paris video. Love you, Paris. Love you, girl. You're cute. The last thing that I really love about Paris is the fashion, le mode. Oh my gosh, y'all. I love fashion. Fashion is like probably one of my earliest passions, and people here are so damn fashionable to the point where it makes me step my game up. It makes me stay on my toes. And you know, your girl likes a challenge sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered. People here dress so nice. Even their casual is pretty dressed up, and I can appreciate that. Really, it be the old ladies who be out here killing the game with their fur coat and they heels and they little berets, and they just be stunting out here on us. Truly, they be stunting, y'all. And there's always like a lady in her heeled boots on a motorcycle just looking super badass, and I am so here for it. I am so here for it. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this fur. Look at this fur coat. If this is not extravagant, I don't know what is, baby. Look at me. And I be walking around Paris looking extra extravagante. So yes, fashion, yes. And that's why I love the fashion here. It just like, it gives me life. You know, the fashion here, it just replenishes what all the grumpy cashiers take away from me. Cause they be grumpy, they be moody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment down below what you love about Paris or what you love about the city that you live in right now. I would love to hear. Make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you didn't subscribe already, what you doing, boo? What you doing? And as always, I am super beyond grateful for everyone who watches my videos and continues to watch them, and everyone who's like viewing my little face right now, or my big old head, whatever you want to call me. I appreciate y'all. So until next time, bye y'all.